Today I'm going to show you a pretty much fail-proof way of finding the center of a board using just a rafter square. Now this is contingent upon the sides of the board being parallel, which in dimensional lumber, they're usually pretty accurate. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to flip our square around so that we can strike a line along the 45-degree side. Then we're also going to strike a line on the back of the square, and then we'll just have to flip the square around, line it back up to our line that we set on the back, and then strike another line on the 45-degree side here, and that will pick up the center of our board. Now one might say that the square already has those tick marks in there, so in dimensional lumber such as this 1x4, we should be able to just pick up the 1 3/4 mark, strike a line down it by just running the square down, and that will pick up the center of our board. So let's try that. We're going to set it right on the 1 3/4, and we're just going to slide it down so that we create a center mark, or what should be the center. Now let's zoom in and take a look and see which one's more accurate. Okay, so we set our square on this side, so when we pull from this direction, this should be right on the money 1 3/4, and it is, so that means our square is pretty accurate for its tick marks. But when we flip the tape around, you'll notice that we are about 32nd, maybe a touch more shy of 1 3/4. Now let's do it on ours. So if we set it up, we'll notice that we're just about a 64 shy of 1 3/4, and then if we flip the tape around, again you'll notice that we are right at a 64 shy of 1 3/4. And the reason for that is that this board, though it's dimensional lumber, is actually about a 32nd of an inch shy of 3.5 inches. And it really just depends on your level of accuracy. If you want to get the true center of it, then this method is probably a little better, and best of all, there's no measuring to it. Most things, especially in framing carpentry, don't require that level of accuracy, so you'll be fine just using the tick mark on a square. It just depends on how close you actually need to get to find the middle of your board. These are two different ways that you can do it, but I like this way.